Progress in terms of maybe how your team played, no progress on the scoreboard. How do you gauge that one?
Yeah, disappointing. I think everything needs to get a little bit better. 5-on-5, power play, penalty kill. I don't know, just not keeping our game a little more simple. I think is important. And usually when you keep it simpler, you dig in, you win more battles, you make less mistakes, you ultimately make the game harder on the opposition. And right now I think we're thinking about how we need to play, but just not make it hard enough on the other team.
What are you seeing on the penalty kill? Last year you only gave up 4 power play goals in the entire playoffs. This time you've been up 5. Is it you need to save from the goalie, or is the other team just...
Mostly just not having the right pressure points. I think we've been in a position, and they've made some nice plays. And a 4-man unit out there. Everyone's got to be in sync, knowing when to pressure. They got to know when somebody's going to push down, the other guy's got to strike, because if one guy's pushing and another guy's not striking, it's not putting them in a position of just getting us out of position. So, I think that's a little bit just everyone getting on the same page, because not been mistakes, so to say. Like, the other team's made some nice plays, but we've just kind of allowed them to make those plays because everyone not working together.
Everybody, you lost 2 penalty killers at forward, you lost 2 in defense. Breaking in new people, does that have any?
Yeah, absolutely. That does have a little bit. We've been scored on when our 4 guys that were here last year have been on the ice together, and we've been scored on when the new guys have been out there too. So just to say that it's just because we have new guys is not, it's not good enough. But there is some guys getting familiar with the system, and not only them getting used to the system, but knowing who's on the ice and when they pressure and their tendencies. And everyone was locked in and just in sync in the playoffs. And right now, obviously, we're not in sync.
Kris, how do you feel about your goaltending through 2 games?
I'm not going to say it's bad. Obviously, you look at the stats, and it doesn't look very good. But, I know those 2 can play better than they have. But I know our team in front of them can play a lot better in front of them.
Corey Perry talked a little bit about the pace, just feeling like you guys could maybe be playing a little bit faster. How have you felt about that?
Yeah, the pace, simple. This because you just rather than carrying the puck, moving it up, making that pass, so it's just in getting it up ice a little bit faster. Yeah, absolutely, we can be playing faster.
Kris, the goals obviously haven't come, but how do you feel about the chances?
Against Winnipeg, there wasn't as many chances we'd like to. There's certainly chances. Their goalie played well, but still generated a little bit more. Tonight, I thought we had a lot of chances. Throughout the lineup, some lines more than others. I certainly think, for the ice time and their role, I thought our 4th line had a lot of good opportunities. But, we only scored, in 2 games, we only scored 1 even strength goal, and really that was at the end of a power play, and they shot it in. So, we need to bury our chances. And, you look at the start of the first period, and, Heisey had 1 right in tight, DR had a, bit of a breakaway. We had our chances. We need to finish.
Is some of this maybe mental? A lot of the guys don't look like themselves.
Well, anytime team's not playing well, it's usually mental, just because you're not feeling right, and either you're overconfident or not feeling overconfident or underconfident. It's being an athlete on the top of your game. It's a fine line, and and right now I know we're a better team than we've shown these first 2 games, and we'll figure it out.
Kris, are we seeing some of the effects of a target being on the back of this team, just given we're only 2 finalists?
Well, we know that we're never going to get an easy game. Everyone knows that, you know, that's the expectation of our team, and they're prepared to play against us. You know, in the long run, that's only going to make us better. You know, we got to perform, and it's going to make us better for down the stretch. Yeah, but it makes it more difficult each night to win games. But, you know, it's in the long run, we're looking at it as a positive.